back, and you want to hear the funny thing? I looked this iron up on Amazon, and while they have it in pink, which is my favorite color, this color is actually called Pearl. So I guess it was meant to be. I'm going to do a quick review on this, maybe quick, and I'm going to talk about the other irons that I do have that I really like. So the first one that I do have, I've had forever. I actually bought this iron because the iron that I had before this had no automatic shut off. So it was kind of like, you know, fire hazard, even though I like fire. But this one is probably not even available anymore. I've had it for lots of years. It's a Sunbeam. It's not an expensive brand. I don't even remember what I paid for it. Got it at a bargain shop. But I still love it. It does its job. It's really high with steam. I like that. And then I have this little thing that goes with it so it can sit on it. It didn't come with it, but it's like perfect. I think it came with maybe the wool pressing mat. I don't remember. And then I have the one that you guys see me with quite frequently is this Oliso project iron. And it has the light on it right here. It's not as powerful with the steam. I honestly don't like this as much for the steam as I do my Sunbeam, but this was on sale on Amazon one time. I really would like the big Oliso that when you put it down, it lifts up on its own so that you can't scorch anything, but it's expensive and I'll have to wait and see if I can find it at the flea market. But I do like this little one. It hangs nicely. And one thing that I keep on all of my irons that I love are these little, I don't even know what you're called. I tried to find them for you. They have this little hook and then like a hair tie. And I use them on everything. I steal them from my husband all the time. I could not find them on Amazon. And then, but I use them for this to hang up. And then the last iron that I use quite frequently is my Cricut Mini. This one is especially helpful because when I do anything sublimation, this one goes to 400 degrees. The other ones, of course, don't. So, and this is also nice when I'm just doing little things, I get it out. But especially when I'm doing those labels, this is what I use. So, that being said, how shocked was I when I looked this up, and it is an $80 iron that I paid a whopping $6 for. So at first I was scared because I didn't think it had an automatic shut off and I thought I'm never going to use it. But then I read and it says right on the box, smart auto shut off, travel ready, 2-in-1, retro design, silicone holder, easy to use button controls, ceramic non-stick ironing plate, 180-degree reversible handle, and an 8-foot power cord. So we're going to see what we think. And this brand is SALAVUSA.com. And I do have a link in my Amazon list. I don't make anything. I am not an influencer. So I will link that, but trust me, I make nothing. It's just if you really like the iron, you'll know where to find it. We've got the little user's manual. Just looks like a regular user's manual. I don't think that when warranty card comes with the little cup. I did not paint my fingernails today. I'm sorry, Aunt Judy. But they're clean. And that's it. We've got the silicone plate, the iron itself, which it says it rotates. Oh, and it does. See, this handle rotates. So whichever way you like it better, I guess. We'll have to see which way I like it better. I think I might like it that way. We'll see. And then this one actually has this handy dandy little cord clip, so I won't need to steal one of Grumpy Husband's ties. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put some water in it, and I'm going to get something wrinkly, probably some of my fabric that needs ironed, and we'll see how it does. I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm looking at this and it says press the button once and the red light will come on. It says wait 50 seconds to begin ironing. Iron mode is shown by the blue indicator light. Once the blue indicator light stops flashing and turns solid blue, the iron is now ready to use. Steam button once, wait 10 seconds to begin steaming. Sounds a little bit more confusing. I see the lights here, or the buttons here, and so I'm gonna just go ahead and turn it on. It says 50 seconds. And then even when you turn it on, you then have to hit the iron button as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and hit the iron button. I'm not gonna do the steam button yet, but I can tell you that right out of the box, this is a pretty iron. I mean, she looks gorgeous. I love the gold. I love the buttons. I love the shape. So I'm really hopeful that I like this iron, because I really, really wanted to like this Oliso iron. I saw people using them online and I really wanted it. And I like it, but it didn't blow me away. I still use, and I get, it's the project iron, it's the smaller one. I'd like to try the bigger one, like I said, but I still go back to my big iron if I'm really doing some heavy ironing of my fabric. But I'll use it on quick little tutorials where I just need to do a little bit. But let's go ahead, and I think it's been 50 seconds. Let's see if this is, it's warm. I don't see, I grabbed just a piece of wrinkly fabric here. I think it would need steam, so let's go ahead and hit the steam. It's making some. Can you hear that? Can you hear that? It's making some weird sounds. It said wait 10 seconds. Oh, now it's steaming. Oh, I like it. Kind of like it, I think. See that steam? That's pretty powerful. Let's see. I feel like that's more steam than my Oliso. Maybe not as much as my Sunbeam. Maybe it is. It seems pretty powerful on the steam department. It's not as heavy as my Sunbeam. I like a heavy iron because I guess it feels like I'm actually ironing, but I have to admit I am liking this one. Now, let me twist this and see which way I liked. Oh, you know what? I like this better. I like it this way. So I'm getting to wrinkle this up really good and just see how it does. This was just a piece out of my mom's that I had, and I really do like it, but let's see how this works. Now I will tell you, one thing, well, first off, I've never had one that made that kind of weird noise, and it actually vibrates. So that was different, but I kind of like it. But one thing I would change is when you're putting the water in right here, this doesn't sit flat. It would be nice if this had a flat bottom so that it would be easier to put the water in, especially for somebody who has a tremor like me. But I'm gonna go ahead and turn the steam on again, and it's steam ready right away. And let's see how it's making this weird noise and vibrating, like I can feel it on my hand, but I do really like this iron. I can see me using this maybe even more than my Sunbeam. And for $6, I mean, perfect for $6. I definitely am happy I bought it. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, let me turn that steam off. It did a very nice job. I cannot complain. Dogs on the hardwood. Definitely worth the $6. I linked this, like I said, on my Amazon list for So Happy with Mia. Like I said, I don't make any money from it. I'll also link the Oliso, the project iron, and I'll even link the big one that I've been wanting to get, just so you can see what I mean. And if you get a chance to look that one up, it is so cool how it just, it's on like this hydraulic thing. But overall, super duper pleased with the $6 iron. I don't know about $80, but if you find it on sale, I would definitely get it on sale. The only thing, like I said, the only thing I didn't particularly love about it was the fact that it didn't have a flat bottom for me for whenever I'm filling it with water. But, you know, that might just be a me problem because tremor. So I don't know if you have this, let me know. Because the only thing I worried about, like, is the gold going to stay pretty gold, or is it going to flake off? Like, is it a high quality? I don't know that. I can't tell you that because, you know, just opening it up now. But for now, I think it's a beautiful iron, and I am thrilled with it for $6. So come back next time.